probably the biggest thing that we probably all struggle with is, praying in sincerity, like we were talking about a couple weeks ago, but praying every day and maintaining a relationship with God through prayer. Not just asking Him for things and not just making requests, but fervently like getting on your knees and thanking Him for who He is, for what He's done, for all of His many mercies. Let's open up our Bibles and let's start with Matthew. Let's start with Matthew 26 and verse 41. It says, "Watch and pray that ye enter not into temptation. The spirit indeed is willing, but the flesh is weak." So what that scripture is, just saying is, we all want to be in, constant fellowship with Him. We love being inside of His presence and being able to fellowship with the Lord. But a lot of times our flesh is weak. Our bodies, they tell us we're just tired and we don't want to do it right now, or we make excuses, or we think of things that we can somehow get, be able, like, you make up reasons so you can get out of praying, or you make up reasons, or you're busybody. And one thing that Martin Luther said in one of his excerpts was, today I'm going to be extra busy, so I'm going to spend an extra hour in prayer. Rather than spending less time in prayer, we spent more time, even though he didn't have enough time, because he knew that the Lord would watch out for him, and the Lord is always in control of everything. And that's one thing that I struggle with is, praying. You have, especially like on a spiritual day, like you go to church on a Sunday and you come home and you're like, oh, well, that's good enough. I went to church, cool. But then you don't pray that day, or you don't pray that night, or things are going really good. I know one thing that I struggle with is that when things are going really good, I don't even think about praying. I don't think about getting on my knees and just thanking the Lord for having a healthy body, for not being sick, because when we're sick, that's the first thing that we go to. We get on our knees and we're like, Lord, just make me better, because that's what He did. He's there for that, but He's also there. I was listening to this thing on the radio, and this preacher was talking about how, if the Lord never did a single thing for us, we should still every day thank Him for who He is, and praise Him and worship Him for who He is, because He's the God, He's our Creator. Even if He never healed us, even if He never saved us, even if He never redeemed us, but He did do those things, so we should even praise Him more than what we do. Than what we do. Let's turn to Matthew, just a couple of pages back. Matthew 21 and verse 21. Actually, let's start at 18. It says, "Now in the morning as he returned into the city, he hungered, and when he saw a fig tree in the way, he came to it, and found nothing thereon, but leaves only, and said unto it, Let no fruit grow on thee henceforth forever. And presently the fig tree withered away. And when the disciples saw it, they marveled, saying, How soon is the fig tree withered away? And Jesus answered and said unto them, Verily I say unto you, if we have faith and doubt not, ye shall not only do this which is done to the fig tree, but also if ye shall say unto this mountain, Be thou moved, and be cast out into the sea, it shall be done. And all things whatsoever ye ask in prayer, believing, ye shall receive." And that's probably a pretty familiar verse for us. Whatever you ask, you shall receive. As Brother Jason is preaching about, Brother Brandon preached about, our prayers are answered if we come to it with a sense of confidence. In the Bible, we don't need to turn to it, but in 1 Samuel or in 2 Samuel, actually let's turn to it real quick. 2 Samuel, I'll just read it real quick. It is 2 Samuel 7 and verse 27. And this is after the prophet Nathan prophesied that Samuel was going to have a house, and the Lord had already promised it to him. It was already a promise given to him. And so what David's prayer is that he's praying in confidence, knowing that he already was given into it, but he's just reminding the Lord. He's just in a constant reminder that telling the Lord, asking Him for His guidance, because he knows what's going to happen is going to happen. He said, verse 27, it says, "For thou, O Lord of hosts,